Hello, aspiring entrepreneurs and business enthusiasts. Today, we venture into a fascinating realm that can significantly enhance your entrepreneurial journey, the world of mental models. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly are these mental models? Well, they're like cognitive shortcuts or frameworks that help us understand the world. They simplify complexity so we can understand and navigate life better. In the context of entrepreneurship, these mental models become powerful tools. They help us make sense of business challenges, identify opportunities, and make informed decisions. Whether you're launching a startup, scaling an existing business, or simply nurturing an entrepreneurial spirit, these models can lend clarity and direction. So, are you ready to explore these mental models and see how they can revolutionize your entrepreneurial journey? Great! Let's dive into these concepts and see how they can shape your business strategy. First up is first principles thinking. Now, this is a process that takes a complex problem and breaks it down into its most basic, fundamental elements. It's like taking a puzzle, scattering all the pieces and then putting it back together, but with a fresh perspective. Imagine you're trying to solve a complex business problem. Traditional thinking might encourage you to look for existing solutions or follow the tried and true methods. But with first principles thinking, you're encouraged to forget what you think you know and start from scratch. You're not just accepting the default answers or relying on conventional wisdom. Instead, you're questioning assumptions, you're challenging the status quo, and most importantly, you're looking at the problem from every angle in its simplest form. This approach is no stranger to the world of entrepreneurship. In fact, it's a tool that's been wielded by some of the most successful entrepreneurs of our time. It's the art of questioning everything, of peeling back the layers of a problem until you're left with nothing but the raw, unadulterated truth. And here's where it gets exciting. Once you've broken your problem down to its core, you can then begin to rebuild, to innovate, to create new solutions that may never have been considered before. This is the true power of first principles thinking. This means not taking things at face value, but instead dissecting your business challenges and opportunities to innovate and solve problems creatively. Next, let's talk about opportunity cost. This is a term many of you may have come across, but it is often misunderstood or underappreciated. Simply put, opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative that you give up when you make a decision. It's the cost you pay for choosing one opportunity over another. Imagine you have $100 and you're faced with two options: invest in your business or buy a new pair of shoes. If you choose to invest, the opportunity cost is the enjoyment and utility of the new shoes. If you buy the shoes, the opportunity cost is the potential profits from your investment. In the world of entrepreneurship, understanding opportunity cost is paramount. Every decision you make, every resource you allocate, and every minute of your time has an opportunity cost. It's about making trade-offs and understanding what you're potentially giving up. Successful entrepreneurs are experts at calculating opportunity costs. They are constantly asking themselves, is this the best use of my time or resources? What am I giving up if I choose this path? Can I get a higher return if I put my energy elsewhere? Opportunity cost is not just about financial calculations, it's also about your time, your energy, and your focus. It's about understanding that not every good opportunity is the right opportunity for you. Remember, every choice you make means not choosing something else. Use this model to make informed decisions about how to best allocate your time, resources, and energy for maximum return. Then, there's the law of diminishing returns. This economic principle is a game changer when it comes to understanding productivity and resource management. It states that there's a point at which adding more of a single factor of production while keeping others constant will yield lower incremental per unit returns. Let's make it simpler. Imagine you're running a bakery. You have flour, sugar, eggs, and one oven. If you keep adding more bakers to the mix, each additional baker will contribute less to the total output because they all have to share the same oven. After a point, having too many bakers might even decrease your overall productivity as they start to get in each other's way. This principle applies not just to bakers and ovens, but to all aspects of business. Whether it's marketing efforts, human resources, or capital investment, there's a point at which more is not always better. That's where the entrepreneurial application of this law comes in. As an entrepreneur, you need to identify that tipping point where more input doesn't result in more output. It's about finding the sweet spot between input and productivity and knowing when to stop pouring resources into a saturated area. So, when you notice diminishing returns in your venture, don't see it as a setback. Instead, consider it a signal to change strategies, to innovate, or to redirect your resources and efforts towards more profitable avenues. It's crucial to recognize when more input no longer equals more output, and when it's time to change strategies or innovate to maintain productivity and growth. Another insightful model is the flywheel effect. Picture a massive, heavy flywheel, a huge metal disc mounted horizontally on an axle. It's tough to get moving, but with persistent pushing in a consistent direction over a long period, the flywheel builds up speed. Momentum increases and it becomes easier to keep it spinning. In the world of business, this flywheel represents the cumulative effect of sustained effort. It's about creating a cycle where your performance gains or cost reductions are continually reinvested to accelerate your momentum. The start of this journey can be challenging, but here's the magic. As you build on each success and leverage what you've learned, each push spins the flywheel faster. You're not just making a single monumental effort. Instead, you're making consistent, strategic pushes, each one building on the last. As you build and leverage your successes, each effort spins the flywheel faster, leading to cumulative effort and exponential rewards. Leveraging these mental models in your entrepreneurial endeavors can help clarify your thinking, enhance decision-making, and increase your chances of success. Remember, first principles. Thinking urges you to dissect and reassess. Opportunity cost emphasizes informed choices. The law of diminishing returns prompts strategic innovation, and the flywheel effect champions cumulative effort. Applying these models can be a game changer in your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more business insights. Apply these models and keep pushing your entrepreneurial boundaries. See you in the next video.